There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she not ready to have her.
Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I am back with another video. And this video is going to be about Gabbie Gaslight Hanna. Now you guys know I posted a video about the other day, but Gabbie is continuing this erratic, strange, attention-seeking, bottom-of-the-barrel behavior. Now you guys know for the past week, 2, probably going on 3, Gabbie has been after Trisha Paytas and literally anyone that has anything to say about her, criticism, warranted criticism, literally anything you could say about Gabbie, she is taking that and taking it as an attack. She's attacked Oscar Wilde. She's attacked Trisha. She's attacked Angelica Oles relentlessly, this Rachel Oates girl, and I've really had it. To be honest, Gabbie is pushing so many buttons right now, and honestly, in my mind, I don't understand how she thinks this is a good thing, how she thinks she can come back from this, why she thinks that she can act the way she does, because she always wins. Now, you guys know that Gabbie has a Patreon, and Gabbie took to Patreon and she posted something that is very, scary to me, and you'll understand why here in just a moment. But for someone to be able to say these types of things, and then the tweet that she put out a little bit earlier, you're going to be really floored by all of this. So on her Patreon, she posted, "I'm concerned for the world. The fact that people can't figure out I'm trolling in my TikToks is astounding. Like I'm doing the same shit I did in Call Me Crazy and Shut Me Up, LMAO. I'm doing the same shit I did on Musical.ly just in regular time. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's be viral."
Coach people on how to make a viral social media video. Because if we know anything, it's going viral. So
you think the girl who's been made fun of for her nose by the entire internet doesn't know what she's doing when she sings with her nose rubbing against the pop filter? Or when I stare dramatically into the mirror for a silent 5 seconds? Or when I say I'm gonna both your parents and the one person you love, that one's still my favorite because of how many people got personally offended because they knew I couldn't, in fact, both of their parents and the one person they love. It feels good to be in control, LMAO. Now, Gabbie is exhibiting behavior that, to me, seems like she is a controlling manipulator. And, I have no kind of degree in psychology, but I know someone that always has to have the final word when I see them. And that's what I get from Gabbie. She always has to have the final word, has to have the final say. She has to be the right person in every single situation. If her not having all these hard drives, all these text messages, all these receipts, and all this different stuff that Gabbie brings to the forefront when she's in an argument with someone doesn't tell you what kind of person she is, then I don't know what to tell you myself. Now, she did put out a very kind of disturbing, gross, and sick and twisted tweet that has now been deleted because people started dragging her. I don't know who she's talking about or who she could be referring to in this tweet, but let me just read this for you because it's too much. She said, "Reminiscing about the time a YouTuber told me a man her friend, and then he asked her to collab, so she did, and then never spoke to me again, but DM'd a bunch of drama channels to tell them I'm crazy just in case I ever told someone." Now, I'm not going to throw out names. I have my suspicion on who I think this could be about. I don't want to speculate, but in my head, I have this person that I think that Gabbie is talking about. She shouldn't really be talking about anybody's SA event to try to one up somebody, to try to make some kind of argument against them to win, because you've already lost. You get what I'm saying? You've already lost when you're trying to leverage something that's so traumatic, dramatic, and just gross against someone that has been put through that. But Gabbie just has no sense of reasoning when it comes to her trying to make everybody think that she's right and that she's this valiant, great person. The only thing that I've seen from Gabbie in the past couple of months now is vitriol. If you are a good person, you do not have to say you're a good person. And I remember in the past, there's been numerous tweets that she's put out, numerous TikToks, numerous different videos where she says, "I'm such a good person. I help these people," specifically Trisha, because she made it out like she was there for Trisha so much and that she did so much for Trisha, when in reality, we all know that that's a cake that Gabbie baked in her head that was never real. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to admit that they're trolling this way, really emotionally manipulating others into genuinely caring and worrying about them and their mental state, is disturbing. And I don't think that she should be able to get on a platform of millions upon millions of people to be able to manipulate them in this way. Because when somebody manipulates you so much, you never know what's true, what's false, or what the next thing that's going to come out of their mouth that's going to shock you is going to be, or how it's going to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? So Gabbie is a very dangerous person when it comes to that in that sense. And I feel like if she doesn't stop, if she doesn't step away, she's going to end up saying something about the wrong person, and that person is not going to take kindly to that, and they're going to lash out at her, and then it's just going to be this whole thing all over again. Gabbie, I know you watch these videos. I know you hate when we talk about you. I know you hate drama channels, and I know that you were trying to shade me when you said this whole thing, this whole spiel about drama channels being in your DM saying, oh, well, we have a difference of opinion and things, but I was really trying to check on you. That was me, because I did not know, and I was not aware of what David Dobrik said to you and how he made you feel. And I will never agree with what David Dobrik did and how he treated you, right? But the fact that you think it's acceptable to try to use someone else's trauma, such as SA, against them is disgusting and deplorable. Much like the way that you used my sister's passing as a means to get at me by trying to say I had crocodile tears, because the reason why I didn't make a video about you and everything that came out after the fact is because I was dealing with the death of my sister. Gabbie, you are a sick person. You need help. You need to get off of the internet. You need to do something that is going to fulfill you, because this is not going to fulfill you the way that you think it will, because you're not going to come out looking right in this situation. By the time that you're done, you're just going to look worse. Yes, people may have wronged you, and yes, people may have made you feel a certain way, but at the end of the day, you're making yourself look worse by coming on the internet and acting the way you do. You're being a complete ass. You're being an ass. And it's so sad to see somebody that has built what you have built and gained the audience that you have just want to throw it all away because you want to be right about something. It is okay to be wrong. Normalize being wrong. Normalize being able to accept that you're not a perfect human, because none of us are perfect. There's not one person on this planet that is perfect, except for Stevie Nicks, but that's a different story. But you guys, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I know this video was kind of all over the place, and I really don't want to have to get in there and drag Gabbie. I'm trying not to do that, because I do have a lot of animosity toward Gabbie, because I don't like her because of the way that she has treated me in the past and the things that she has said and the things that she has done to other people. But you guys, I am genuinely worried for her, not because I think that she is like a mental case or anything. I'm genuinely worried for her, because this is not going to go the way that she thinks it's going to go, and it's not going to get her the audience retention and the clicks and the views and the engagement that she thinks it's going to. So then it's going to escalate into something else, and I think that that is something very scary that the internet does not need to see. But as always, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.